Alright, welcome to Demon Souls, everyone. Yeah, we're playing the original, 2009 version. I can see that, I think. I don't know about you, but yeah, I think it's okay. Sound seems to be fine. Yeah, I watched, the remake of this, and stuff. Oh, God. Okay, I know what my name is. You know what your name is? Because sometimes I, forget that. How does the keyboard work? Help. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, obviously, we ought to be the woman. From what I remember about this, I think this game has some specific, a male-female armor set. Yeah, I would guess that, the magic classes have some, female-specific armor set. Probably the thief as well, just saying. This is just starting off the day with some racism. Okay, I always do well, I think, as a magic class is. Yeah, I do good with paladin type of characters and also wizards, I think. Yeah, magic is gonna be the easiest. Also, knight is probably too, but knowing my Dark Souls, that's gonna be so slow. Yeah, I probably want to play something fast, alright? I'm pretty slow though, it's yeah. What's the difference between royalty and magician? Yeah, the magician has way more magic. The royalty has less health. Why would I want to play as royalty over the magician, honestly? Yeah, I'm not seeing a reason why, yeah, honestly. Why do these, two classes exist? Why is that royalty has more, dexterity? And also faith? If you just want to play pure magic, I guess you go with this. Oh my god, I'm thinking too much, already, my brain hurt. I zero high. And high, oh fire yourself. Wow! I don't know if this is other Souls games where you can use both faith and magic. For certain spells, I guess I'll go with royalty in that case, so I have more options. Okay, yeah, this is worse than Dark Souls. That's, I'd say, pretty decent for, an Asian terrorist. Just... Yeah, that's just better, though, yeah. Can I have, be an Asian girl with blonde hair is totally nice, yeah. That's, that looks like royalty to me.
King Aland XII.
Also, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm very tired today.
Power of souls brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria.
Boletaria.
That is, until the colorless deep fog.
I haven't seen any of this game since 5 years ago when the remake came out.
Boletaria was cut off from
my memory's gonna be spotty, and also I've never played this fully.
The deep fog never returned.
I think I got to the double gargoyle boss around that time, 5 years ago.
Broke free from the fog and told.
Can you guess why I quit the game at the 2 gargoyles?
That the old King Aland
if we get there, I guess we might find out.
The great beast below the Nexus from its eternal slumber.
Wait, what?
And that a colorless fog had swept.
If this goes well, by the way, I might play Lies of P after this.
The demons
Lies of PP
claim their souls. Those who lose their souls also lose.
Yeah, I don't think I can play the Lies of P DLC, but it might be fun to play the game all the way through. And not abandon it because I want to play Elden Ring instead. Let's not do that this time, and maybe we'll finish the game. Yo, Lies of P, I think, is the best, Souls-like, I think, made by not FromSoft. I think Lords of the Fallen got a giant update recently, though.
The
I don't know if
legend
it's true
spread
anymore. I
quickly.
guess we could like check both of those games out.
Mighty warriors were drawn to the accursed land.
Yeah, with like Elden Ring, Night Rain
none
coming
have
out, and also the
returned.
Switch 2 games.
Pure of the twin
I'm feeling
fangs,
like I want to play like a bunch of Souls games, like honestly.
Yurt the silent chief.
It's tickling my
Sage
diction.
Array.
It's making my butt all tingly.
Skurver the wanderer.
And my brain too. My brain is all
The
tingly.
sixth saint Astraea and her knight
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm
Garvinna,
excited, so I can play these games again.
and Sage Frake the visionary.
So I'm gonna do Sekiro though.
Colourless
Like, yeah,
deep
you just like
fog
throw that
slowly
away.
creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. Humankind
I think I'm way too
faces a
sick to play
slow
like a
and
game like
steady
Sekiro right now.
extinction. The deep
Something
fog
slow
will
and deliberate,
eventually
like
swallow
Liza P,
all
should be
lands
fine though.
near and far.
Yeah, I did like a Dark Souls randomizer like
Boletaria
a
has
couple of
one
weeks ago, I
final
think.
A lone warrior who has
I could like
braved
play
the
that like no
baleful fog.
problem. Like health-wise,
the
but it
land
was
found
just
its
like
savior?
impossible.
Or have the demons found a new
A slave. A slave to demons. Demons love their slaves, by the way. Yeah, we love our slaves. We treat them right. Okay, I should be able to see now, actually. Okay, let's go. We have a game to play. Go on, this kind of looks like a milk, by the way. Yeah, this kind of makes me miss like Dark Souls, like already. I think it looks fine though, oh my god. Can you tell I use like an Xbox controller, don't I? Yeah, X is where it is in a different position on like a different controller. I get the buttons confused like so much. Yeah, I barely ever used like my PS4 honestly. Yeah, I have like an Xbox controller like also. It's funny how the Nintendo controller, the PlayStation controller, those are like the same with the Xbox one, just has to be different. Yeah, Microsoft just has to be different, like, don't they? Oh my god. Why do I keep like lunging backwards? I might need a new controller, like, by the way. Maybe it is time for like a PS5 controller. I think a PS4 one would do like okay though. If I remember this correctly, you kind of have to save like your grasses, by the way, because that's your only healing. I have like so many of these like grasses. Oh my god. I think the crescent ones are the weakest from what I remember. Yeah, like god, it's been 5 years, like by the way, since I watched like all the streamers play this game. Yeah, apparently like yeah, the original game is like apparently better than the remake also. And this was nationally named by FromSoft, so it's bound to be better. Yeah, like the American team did a like a great job with the remake. The character designs were like kind of Americanized though. Yeah, they still look great honestly though. Yeah, they were lacking that like Japanese flavor like yeah, in my opinion. Okay, we got our warp thingy there, I guess. Hi, Raven. Hi. Yeah, welcome. Welcome. Okay, I guess we go to the next area. It's kind of weird to play like a Souls game that I don't know anything about. Wait on. Can't wait for the actual, like, yeah, next single player game to make fun of. I'm not super interested in all the multiplayer games that they're making, honestly. Like Night Rain and, like, yeah, the Duskbloods are not super interesting, honestly. If it looks fun to play, like, I'll pick them up, I guess, but I mean to say gameplay first. There's never, like the single player games, like the normally ones, like this. Oh yeah, I'd be more interested honestly. Yeah, then kind of monster hatchery with like boss rushes and whatever. I don't know if I want that. Okay, all that parry practice is coming in handy by the way. 2 hours on the Earth night. Do you remember the first like night you fight in the first like ever go? I was practicing parry against that guy for like 2 hours. That was the most fun I've ever had, like, in a video game, by the way. What if this is like Dark Souls, so we can just parry every boss, by the way? We could search in my backstab, by the way. Yeah, like royalty does it from behind. Just like a rogue, but like even more degenerate. Yeah, the royalty has to have fun, like, somehow, like, you know? Like, Catherine the Great of Russia would always, like, yes, have sex with horses. And she had, like, a giant harem full of, like, so many dudes. She would sleep with, like, a different, like, dude, like, every single night. And even, like, horses, like, also. It's quite adorable for my royalty, I think, to, like, yeah, do the bestiality. Especially for, like, yeah, for royalty like me. Try jump in this game, by the way. I don't think so, actually. I think they only added jump kick in, like, Dark Souls. Okay, there's another dude. I'm the worst at parrying, like, yeah, no, honestly. I don't know how to get the good ending. I think that has to do with, like, the world state and stuff, from what I remember. Yeah, I definitely remember some, like, streamers, like, stepping on the head of, like, the waifu in that skin. Yeah, I'm a good girl, though. I would never, like, crush my waifu's skull under my feet. I'll definitely do it for this big fat guy. This big fat Sony undead. Oh my god. That reminds me of the first time I tried to fight the Asylum Demon. Oh my god. Yeah, I just got fricked like hardcore by that big like fat demon. You learned from brain rotted foes here. Yeah, you're welcome. That's like actual like history of like Russia, by the way. Thank you Civilization 5 and all the other Civilization games for teaching me about Catherine the Great.
So the world might be
Hi Shizuka, hi. It looks like I think I'm a ghost. I don't think I'm alive, but I don't think I'm dead either.
This is the Nexus.
Let me guess. Like, yeah, my health is reduced while I don't have, like, my body.
Thou canst not exit the Nexus.
Kind of love my girls that are, like, wrapped in bandages from head to toe, but you're completely naked, like, under the bandages. I think working the blindfold, like, makes it even better, too. The Nexus has this trap by soul. Oh, nice. Okay, so I have to kill D-Bears to get my body back. Fragrant ring that restores MP, I guess. Did Dark Souls have MP? Yeah, it did. And it never had a ring like this. Oh my god, I guess he ate like some grass for no reason.
You slipped through the fissure too, did you?
Yeah, my health is reduced. I guess I have to kill demons to get my body back.
Or to save this land and be remembered as
I kind of like that system, by the way, where you have to kill things to get your power back.
hunting for demons? Try one of the archstones. Now go.
Oh, it's still better than like the curses and like the Dark Souls.
This accursed Boletaria.
Please let there not be any, like, parking stops in this game. Imagine having 25% of your health while...
The name's Baldwin.
FromSoft would
Ordinary
might do that,
blacksmith.
like, would they?
It's simple. Just in trade.
I really hope
Of
they make
new
the next
weapons,
game like as hardcore
of your
as Dark Souls
souls.
2 was, by the way.
I can eke out a living. And with my weapons,
It was like the best would like
can
anyone
go
could
on
invade you at any
living.
time.
not a bad deal.
Even if you're hollow, some random guy could just invade your world. There's a reason why people love, like, yeah, Dark Souls 2 PvP squad. All we have to do is Stockholm Syndrome, honestly, but like,
No interest, eh? I can tell you're not
it was
gonna last
fun,
long
like,
here.
still. This waifu sits side shadow with her feet down, oh my. She sits princess style with her feet out. Oh god, there's a bunch of tutorials over here. I'm not gonna read those, that's like too many. Hi, Mobigs, hi. I will start out your name for a second. Yeah, hi, Demon Souls. This is like my first time, like, with this game. Technically, I played it like 5 years ago, but I never finished. So it's not like totally boring, especially since I've watched like the remake a couple of times.
My.
Oh, what was this?
Has God abandoned us for failing to show proper
I
respect?
think she's
to
like a
King
priestess, like lady.
Oh, Mbasa.
Umbasa, yes, that's the king's
Oh.
name. Yeah, Rip Umbasa. That's what happens when you, like, yeah, summon a bunch of demons inside of your kingdom or something. Yeah, they kinda like, yeah, they might, like, yeah... It might, like, kill you, by the way. And the small king, or we can do the chieftain. I guess I'll do this one. Yeah, this is, like, the first thing we should do, I think. Yeah, I don't know where my souls are, but I guess we're not getting those back. Well, I guess I still have them, like, yeah, after the tutorial boss killed me. Is it possible to kill Arpia the demon at the start? Probably not for me, because I'm really bad at this game, at every game. Do I have to fight a dragon, like, right at the beginning? Like, God. Okay, it's leaving. Like, yeah, please go away. You can beat the tutorial boss. Yeah, if I were good, I definitely wouldn't have died in, like, yeah, 2 hits. But I would have just, like, fricked that demon. Instead of me getting, like, pounded down, I would have been the one, like, pounding him down. Yeah, like, definitely. Okay, binding, I guess, is sort of like the, like, Dark Soul thing? What's that called? I never use that, so I always forget. Like, oh well. Oh, this looks like fun. Oh my god, I have no health too. Yeah, like, let's just give you no health like right at the beginning. God, these are like the hollows, like, my god. Apparently, I'm like, yeah, the spam attack they do, I still like get hit by that every single time. Oh my god, I am so good, like in video games. Just get hit by the basic, like, hollow, like, spam attack, like, great. The chants our fourth bosses are pretty sad. As long as that's not the gargoyle, like, I think it'll be fine. And the dual gargoyle boss, that's gonna be pretty sad for me at least. So I'm just gonna die over and over again. Unless I'm, like, somehow good at, like, yeah, Souls games now. I don't think that's, like, yeah, possible now. I can barely even play, like, yeah, Dark Souls, by the way. That game's easy. I thought I heard somebody like smashing my boxes. Get penetrated, nerd. Get penetrated. Isn't it great when like a girl like penetrates you like right from behind? Oh my god. It's like the best like feeling ever. Especially when I'm the one doing it. Wouldn't you love to be like penetrated like baby? Like these enemies. I bet you would. I would be. You would. Alright, that's like all of them, I think. Yeah, this game so far is like super easy compared to other Souls games. I guess that's to be expected, so it's just like very old. And this is like the Dark Souls like Prequel Game. Ouch. They're doing the stupid things like they did in Dark Souls 2 where they just put like enemies around corners. Isn't that the best thing ever, by the way? Never change from soft, like never change. Demon Souls waifu too. Electric Boogaloo. Yeah, the only white waifu I know from this game is the like Maiden in Black. Yep, I don't know if there's anything otherwise. Okay, nerds down. 2 nerds, 1 girl. Let's go. But it seems similar to Dark Souls 2 in the enemy aspect. Yeah, Dark Souls 2 was like very unfinished, like battle it. I guess it made like the level design. I mean the enemy like placement's ridiculous. To make up for the fact that the game honestly, yeah, wasn't finished. And the difficulty came from enemy placement. Yeah, that was like the best part of that game, honestly. I love Dark Souls 2, but that was like annoying, honestly. Okay. Yeah, wonderful like oh my god. I was gonna say a wonderful struggle in this game, but then I get firebombed. Oh my god, yep. This is that sort of game, isn't it? I love it though. I love just getting like blasted in my face with firebombs. It's not like right in my face, like please. That's where I like it. Bomb me in my face. Okay. Oh god, I keep like jumping backwards by like mistake. I think the worst part about this game is gonna be the limited healing, by the way. I'm like missing the Estus flasks like already. I'm also already missing having more health like right now too. Enemies also have quick stang recovery. So we have nerds in the chat today. So we have a bunch of Souls nerds like in the chat today. It's a good thing. Oh my god. That was kind of scuffed. Not that though. Yeah, but very good. How's that not to say, by the way? It's a good thing you can't spoil this game for me. I've already watched it. I already played it. So yeah, just try and ruin this playthrough for me. Just try and ruin my blind playthrough of this. Like, yeah, you Souls nerds. It would really suck playing this for the first time, like in the current year, honestly. Streaming like these games is kind of awful sometimes, honestly. Yeah, I don't really care though. You can spoil it all you want. Yeah, wait on, especially because, like, yeah, this isn't like a blind playthrough. I would seriously be so annoyed though if this got spoiled. Like, I love the Souls community. I love them. Just one thing, it seems like they can hit you after you hit them. I mean, I guess so. Speaking of hitting them, I love being a wizard. Being a wizard like makes the game just like easy on its way. Magic cheats. Yeah, that guy was supposed to be hard, my probably, and he just died. You never seen a full playthrough of this, just the start of the game. I'd never seen a playthrough of the original game, like, period. Like 5 years ago when the remake came out, my cat watched like a couple of people play it. Yeah, definitely all the way to the end too. That's how I know that the waifu gets her like skull crushed by the bad ending. Oh my god. And I do not like burying your waifu and having like what's babies with her. Trust me, your waifu wants you to impregnate her as many times as possible. Oh my god, it's the like, it's what he was made for. I don't like how this guy has red eyes, by the way. That's not very nice. Oh, he takes no damage too. Let's see if we can parry him. Oh my god. He has so much health. Now this isn't good. That's what fire bombs are for, like, right? Oh my god, that does nothing. I can parrying, it does nothing either. Like, oh my god. We just gotta go for the cheeks. Oh my god, my face. Hi, Nesco. I just got my first damage. I guess let's take and play the second one, since the tutorial boss killed me. Yeah, I only have like a little like parrying shield. And the shield, it really does nothing. What am I doing right now? Like, what am I doing right now? Let's just get killed by the hollows at the start of the game. Oh my god. You learned about this game in Secrets back with old game facts. A text-based instruction. Yeah, I learned because I just watched, like, other people play that. I don't need, like, text. I don't need to read. I'm just, like, so naturally good at these games that, like, I don't need help. I know. Yeah, I don't need help. I can, like, I could just, like, get through this, like, easy. I'm a genius, I'm a god gamer, and I'm a genius. Yeah, I don't need no band. I'm a strong, independent woman now. Ouch. These, like, these guys kinda hurt, by the way. Sorry, I'm such a weak little woman. Oh my god. Tiny little noodle arms, like, I shouldn't be. Hi. I'm not your mom, by the way. I'm not your mom. Don't call me your mom. I'm not your mommy. At least not yet. Yeah, let's just get like slammed by that guy. Because this is like, one of the FromSoft games that has no music, by the way. Honestly, it makes the boss fights feel more impactful. Makes the game feel more atmospheric, like, too, with like no music and stuff. I mean, like, yes, I would like some like music though. Yeah, I'm not your mom. I guess I could be your stepsister though, like maybe. Ouch. Let's just put a bunch of dudes in this tiny room. Let's just fill this, like, tiny space, like, with two guys at once. It's like tight squeeze, 2 nudes at once. Oh my god, oh my god, she's... Oh my god, thank you for the subscription. Oh my god, thank you very much. Thank you for gifting us sub to Genevieve. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you have a sub, by the way, make sure to check out in the stream. There's a lot of fun things you can do with that. Assuming you're not on like a mobile phone and you can actually scroll down. Yeah, imagine not watching all my streams on PC, by the way. You have one though. Yeah, there's lots of things you can do. We have like fun here, like sometimes. Yeah, there we go. Based, yeah, true. Based and Chadfield. Oh yeah, get penetrated. They call me the penetrator. Can you imagine why, by the way? It has absolutely nothing to do with my gaming skills. Yeah, like... we do a lot of pegging to our slaves, like, you know, in the demon world. Kiss you were curious. Penetrator was a fun boss. I forgot the Penetrator's a boss in this game. And you can wear the Penetrator's armor, you can penetrate like nerds with it. Imagine getting penetrated by a Penetrator in the Penetrator's armor. My god. What an experience. Ouch. Do I think Demon Souls will come to the Switch too? That's like very unlikely, like in my opinion. I bet Sony is honestly like pretty embarrassed that my kid Nintendo has an exclusive game. Yeah, they had my Bloodborne though. And they're still like holding on to that like to this day. I don't really expect like Sony to put like any like of these games. I don't expect them to give them up like ever. Yeah, that really is like a 0% chance, honestly. There's some like green text like blocking like my frickin' like chat, honestly. There, it's finally gone. I was there for 10 minutes, like, why not? Oh, the enemy's shield was doing work. Yeah, I can hardly read that. He was like very tough, that guy with the red eyes. Let's go fight him again and die again. Like, yeah, let's go. And these like blue faces, they're like pretty easy, honestly. I got with a red face apparently, like it's a strong enemy. These like blue guys are kind of strong too, honestly. Spiky Ruler Boy is not in this game. I'm sure the bolt wheel skeletons are only in, like, yeah, Dark Souls. Thank God, like, there's no, like, bolt wheel skeletons in this one, like. Those guys are, like, actually tortured, like, my God. Kinda, like, sadistic, like a madman, like, puts, like, an enemy like that in the game anyway. Because the skeleton that's also a wheel then, like, totally just, like, rolls over you. And it's, like, swarming you. Thank you on this game. It's, like, too archaic to have, like, enemies like that. It's gonna be something dumb in this game, though, look at that. Probably, like, slimes or something silly like that. I think I just opened a shortcut, like it may be, by the way. I don't actually know, but like possibly. This really reminds me of like the secret area from the Dark Souls. Yeah, where Priscilla was and stuff. I think I made that area like yeah, first in Dark Souls, like yeah. This originally supposed to be like the tutorial area, I think. Yeah, then they ended up making it this like secret area, like instead. Honestly, I would have probably hated that like area if they made that the first part of the game. Like for real, that would have been like the worst. Oh, I can have more HP now. That is so nice, by the way. Yeah, not just being like constantly on death's door is like kinda nice. No armor sets, you put on that, you roll when you damage enemies. Oh, you're talking about the spiky set from like, yeah. Yeah, the sword set, I think is what it is. I don't know like much about this game, like honestly. And this is the first game that had the mode like Greasehorn in it though. Yeah, I'm a nerd. That's like, yeah, all I know because I'm a nerd from the mode like Greasehorn. Wonder if I could use the Moonlight Greatsword, like, yo, with this character, by the way. Yeah, I want to find the red face guy, like, first, though. Call me crazy, but I would just want to pound that dude down. I'm probably the one who's gonna get pushed out of the ground by bent over and pounded down again, like, honestly. I think it's worth the risk, though, because he's gotta be hiding something good. Yeah, like the tough enemy absolutely like has to have like good move behind him. That's like a video game logic. Also, I'm a wizard and I can just kind of shoot spells at him and she'll die. Hi, I'm a Vtuber, by the way. I say the lewd thing sometimes. Oh, and I don't say that like often enough, like honestly anymore. Oh wait, what? I just want to charge through him. Is he? Oh, I can see like. Okay, he's dead. That was actually easy. Kingsfield had the Moonlight Horn in it first. Yeah, I don't actually know anything about Kingsfield, so I'll have to take your word for it. Yeah, I played a game that was like, yeah, basically like a Kingsfield like game. What was that called? That was like so long ago. Yeah, Luna said it was like a dungeon crawler game. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, yes, that had like the Great Sword in it too, even though it was like a fan game. Oh, it wasn't a fan game, that was a real game, like an indie game. And that Lunasid playthrough was like fun. I don't really like the genre though, I guess, like, yeah. I recommend that, I guess, if you like Kingsfield, I guess. Okay, that there's like two dudes, like, on either side. Two dudes. One girl. Hey, he's dead. Like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that red face guy was, like, easy. I remember watching streamers were, like, struggling against that guy, like, fighting him for hours, basically.
Good day to you. Care to look over my wares? Mostly
It's just,
stolen,
like,
but
paid,
who's telling
basically.
you?
He's got, like, that crouch going on. This is a drag lane. Okay. The old user's bleeding. I'm not sure if I need that. Damage reduction. I'll buy a better sword later. Buying plate armor is like a wizard.
Be a
I
brave
don't know about
knight
that.
or
I'm not going
depraved
to.
slave. The demons will snatch your soul.
Have fun,
and you'll
and
go
thank you.
mad. And those who dare cling to their humanity are hunted down. It is the end of great Boletaria as we know it. But hell, at least the demons don't send us to our deaths in battle.
Yeah, maybe demons have a better masters than like humans, by the way. They might bend you over and pound you down sometimes. That's a lot better than dying in battle. Yeah, for a king though, and I'd rather have like a succubus as like my master, my mistress. It's some old like human cake anyways. Like, oh my god, there's so many guys. So many dudes and they're coming, oh my god. This is gonna end up being like that other stream I did, like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. It was just completely full of dirty jokes, like, all the way through. Apparently, I might be kind of filthy. What game was that? Was Resident Evil 3. Something about that, like, Lou de Tifa outfit, like, it got me going. I don't even think she was wearing like a bra like in that outfit, but Square Enix would never like have the courage to put Tifa like brawlers like in the game. Instead, they just nerfed her booba size like repeatedly. And that made the fans not to cage her back. Don't bot our game. Don't make Tifa's breasts like their accurate size. Do not. That would be offensive. Yeah, she's basically our daughter. Like, don't do that to, like, Tifa. We think of her as our daughter. You can't do that to Tifa. If I were to inflate your daughter's breasts, well, yeah, that's my business. We should play the remake sometime, by the way. Like a baby. Maybe when the Final Fantasy remake is actually completed. And I don't have to buy like 10 DLCs to play a single game. I don't know, maybe we'll play it. I don't know. I need to spend $1,000 to like finish Final Fantasy VII. This looks like kind of sussy, by the way. Okay, I had a feeling. That looks like Lee Brinkma. That is far too deep to do anything at this point. Yeah, Lysu, you're not trapped here with me. I'm not trapped here with you, you're trapped here with me. I don't think I'm actually a succubus like also was. I mean, every like demon is basically succubus though, like honestly. And if I feed on my human like energy, I think that makes you like a succubus basically. You get the suck going on? That makes you like a succubus, like yeah, basically. It's kind of annoying, like I'm not a horse, I have legs, like thighs. I don't know if you can see, but I have like legs. I just realized that I'm showing hips like on Twitch TV, by the way. If I get banned over there, it was like nice knowing you, by the way. I'm showing my naked hip bones. I might get banned. It's giving me like serious like vibes from my Dark Souls. Like, my god. Like, I also sound like a dragon, like you didn't I? Oh my god, yeah, I had a feeling. I think your ribs flapped. Yes, I think so. Oh my god. I take so much damage. And there he is. I like knew it. Nobody's dead. Did he just leave? Marry the dragon? Yeah, like whenever I was playing D&D honestly, I would rather just like use my character like as a sex object to like make the dragon go away. It's a lot better than like dying to him, like isn't it? Offer yourself to the dragon and maybe he'll like leave you alone. He's not breathing fire, like is he? This looks like it's all burned, but like he's not doing anything. This is a great idea right here, by the way. Actually, it was. I just out carried past them. I have my butt penetrated. Like, ow, that hurt. What does this do? Yeah, there are actually VTubers who get banned by showing their hit bones, by the way. That happens, like, I don't care. I'm not even an affiliate, like, honestly. Oh my god, I think that's the phalanx, by the way. Oh my god. Let me not get swarmed when I'm in a cutscene, my Jesus. Oh, you had swarms. You got that, like, yeah, that phalanx tries to be fun. My god. Oh my god, oh my god, help. Which will like that girl on the couch. I'm just surrounded by those dudes. Like, my god. Oh my god. God, I got like... Oh my god, I got surrounded by two guys. Those like spears, like, my god. Those like hurt. Like how? Yeah. Somebody told me, by the way, that when I'm being kind of like lewd, it makes like people uncomfortable. Should I be like, yeah, as lewd as like possible, or should I like try to hold myself back? I don't think it's possible for me to hold back, by the way. So yeah, this is what you get. You just get like pure unfiltered like horniness like constantly for me. God, it's the best thing, like, yeah, when you're playing, like, Demon Souls. Like, watching a Demon Souls stream. Some, like, Devil girl is, like, showing off her hips and, like, talking about how, like, two dudes with, like, spirits are penetrating her from both sides. It's the best sort of, like, gaming content, honestly. Only tourists get uncomfortable. Yeah, I guess so. It really was like that with the old model, especially though. I used to hear that all the time, not really anymore though. Where did I die, by the way? This is where the boss is, but like, where did I die? Do I care about 4,000 souls? Oh, that was so far away. I may as well just like find the boss, honestly. I'm sure I'll get up there eventually. Right. Yeah, this will be an easy boss. Like, two. Ouch, this will be easy. Okay, just avoid the spear throws. I have, like, yeah, ranged attacks too. Leon, this is silly. Apparently if you hit them in the back, that's their weak spot. And they like glowing part in the middle is probably like the weak spot, by the way. Like also. This is why you play a wizard, by the way. This fight would suck like hard with like a sword. Okay. There are a lot. Oh, there are a lot of these guys. There's so many of them. Like, oh my god. Okay, I just have to avoid getting surrounded, I guess. All those spears, like, god. Yeah, the big boy is like unprotected. I think I could get him. I'm not a magic though like that, which is great. I'm on my two-hand, my little like piddly sword. This sucks. Like, okay, great. Oh my god. God, I know you have to get behind them, but like how? How can you get behind them when there's so many of them? Wasn't there a thing with like fire bombs with this boss, by the way? Yeah, like, I'm not a magic. I may as well just throw fire bombs anyway. Let's do the nerd thing, like we're fighting the camper demon. This like breaks this fight like so easily. I feel like this is what you're supposed to do against him, but this is so lame. This is like when you're playing D&D, you just like dig a bunch of holes in the ground. Then you just like push the enemies in them and you go fight them. Yeah, I gotta like firebombs though. I made that so easy. Plus the magic too, like my god. Oops, I got yelled. Oops. Yeah, magic plus fire mobs is gonna make everything easy. They got the lead demons hole, I guess. You look how easy the bosses are in this game. It's very comfy. I agree. This is like, yes, very easy compared to like other games. Bosses are really puzzles. Oh my god, waifu, by the way. I know she's like 16 or whatever, but like, yeah, I still wouldn't marry her. Marry me, like, yeah, baited the black place. Isn't she coming back for like, yeah, Night Rain, by the way?
The monumental will explain the next.
I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, the Fire Maiden from Dark Souls 3 is coming back for Night Rain. It's gonna cause an explosion and like SFM animations, whether. Yep, cause like say, by the way, that's the best thing about updating the character levels for you games, honestly.
Still alive? I am impressed. This is something.
I guess I killed the boss, and I got my like, yeah, my soul back, my body back, whether. Teaching you troll souls, I guess you level up with her.
The monumental will explain
the monumental like is above. Okay. I have to talk to them before I can level up back, can I? Great. I guess I'll just like find them. Monumental. God, this whole like building is like monumentally big, by the way. We're supposed to just run around this giant empty space while I look for an NPC. Yeah, I really am surprised how like comfy and like cozy this game is, by the way. You know, playing this like when it first came out, it might have actually been difficult. Difficult like and frustrating, like maybe. After playing older other games, basically, like this is like easy. I wish I started to stream me like in 2012 so I could play this when it was new. I attempted to make like a Minecraft videos like in 2012 they turned out terribly, so I abandoned that like pretty quickly.
We have long awaited you.
Was this one looking for?
I am one
Where
of the
are her legs, by
monumentals.
the way?
We preserve the fabric of reality.
I guess she
There is
doesn't need
something
them. Like,
thou needest
yeah.
to know. Once, we too, a scourge of demons faced.
We're to live in 2012.
In
No,
the
I'm only
distant
13, I
past.
guess.
Under a benevolent rule, the world was united, owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening.
Yeah, I guess
of
the
Old One.
demons like caught up for revenge or
Across
something.
the land seeped a colorless, deep fog.
Or maybe they're like, yeah, cursed or
world
something, and that's how they get their
extinction.
powers.
At the hands of the demons,
Yeah, they weren't born with legs, they were given the gift
Thanks
of
be.
like,
we were able to lull the
prophecy
Old
or
One
something, like,
back
I don't
to
know.
his slumber. Yet only after
I kinda
the
think
loss
that's kinda
of
cool, by the
innumerable
way, when like a
souls,
character is cursed and they
and
get like
half the
magic
world
powers like in exchange.
lost, erased by the fog.
That would make for a really cool, like, yeah,
In
dark
order
like
to
fantasy
mend the
setting.
fabric of what land still remained.
And like people who could use
Being
magic are
trusted
like cursed,
to
like, yeah,
thousands
they like have
with
some
six
like, I don't
precious
know.
archstones. One
Like, I
the
guess they
king
might like
of a
take
small
damage whenever they
yet
cast a
diligent
spell or
land.
something.
One
Okay, that's
the
yeah,
king
my Dark
of the
Souls, like, yeah,
burrows
clone bundle are gonna
underground.
be.
One the
Yeah, you
wise
double your
queen
health, but yeah,
of the
you
great
like can't take
ivory
damage every
tower.
time you cast magic.
1 to the
That's how you
chieftain
make it less
of
broken.
lost and ill-fortuned souls.
That's Final Fantasy 16.
1 to the shaman
I haven't watched any of
tempest
that, and I
worshipping
never
Shadowland.
played it before either.
and the last
Well, it's a good
the great
idea.
giants of the northern lands.
I wish I came up with that
The
first, though.
archstones were placed at nodes.
When I
across
make
the
Dark
earth.
Souls after becoming rich and famous through my
They contained the
very
old
chat
one
streams.
inside this nexus and banned the soul arts.
Through my pole dancing the chat streams.
Finally,
Like, yeah,
we
maybe I
became
can, like, yeah, do that.
monumentals. Half-living sentinels.
I'm gonna be
of the
totally
fabric of
accused of
reality.
stealing ideas from Final Fantasy, though. Like, oh my god.
Alas,
You don't
the
have
other
sale.
monumentals have perished. And only
Yeah, I would like to play
remain.
Final Fantasy 16. I don't really have time for games like off stream at the moment, though, honestly. One thing I want to play off stream is like, I don't know, like building games and World of
Now it is
Warcraft
your
anyway.
time. You must lull the old one back to its
Yeah, that's
slumber
how I am.
and seal it away for all eternity.
I play games like
If
this
not,
just for like, I don't know, like a
have you
couple hours.
Yes,
Then all I
You're
want to do is
fortunate
like play
indeed
WoW
now.
for the rest of the day.
the old one.
I don't really want to play like a giant RPG anyway. Since I accepted that mission, I must be able to like level up now. Like, yeah, I hope so, I would. Then what? Yeah, you don't get like, yeah, you don't accept that mission, and you can never level up. That would be like, yeah, the best way to play the scene probably. It's probably the only way to make this difficult. Like, yeah. Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Like, what is that? Resurrect the body from soul form. Okay, that's like a humanity. Well, it's not like a humanity, it's more like an emperor, I guess. All I want to do is go and play offices. Oh, I haven't changed since I was actually 13, by the way. I'm still like playing the exact same games like all the time. I have no idea what's up there, but I guess that's like for later. I've got no old video games that probably leads like to the last boss. Yeah, really? I don't want World of Warcraft like to be by Mangdan Motherland. Still, that's probably like a really bad idea, like for like a Vtuber stream that. Yeah, that's like trying to stream Counter-Strike like as a Vtuber. It's a pretty strong like mismatch there. I guess I should play like Final Fantasy 14 like every single
I'm
VTuber.
stockpiled. When the scourge came, I didn't
Since I
know what
don't.
hit me. My wife and daughter fell victim to the demons.
I love how the stockpiler guy's
But I
named
would be
Stockpile by
worthless
the.
in battle. I would be happy to.
Okay, like to by load. Remind me to deposit my load, like in Son of your Vtuber. I mean, if you don't mind. Wait, item burden. Oh my god, I have like a weight limit. Why have they done this?
Rest assured, your best of luck.
Whatever. The more items I carry, like, yeah. I don't really like that. Like, oh good.
Braves prithee.
Yeah, it was smart of them to get rid of that in like the future games. I just want to carry like 10 great swords on my legs, yeah, on my body.
So be
This is a very realistic game, I guess.
After all, thou requirest
I want to dance on mailboxes and get free bulk.
Soul of the mind, keep
Yeah, I just want to do the equivalent of that, like for my stream also.
the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
I just want to do like a bunch of ERP.
Be granted so the world might be mended.
Then I can like fund my VTuber activities.
The world might be mended.
I mean, I do that like in WoW anyways, like yeah, we're not here too. I assume magic power is like the power of your skills, by the way. Lovely one. Okay, I guess it's like okay.
Tend to the flames. I keep the candles lit and serve the brave
Okay.
It's
Yeah, I am done.
Trade with your soul.
I'm just gonna skip all their dialogue, by the way, because who even wants to listen to that? I guess I should fix my stuff, like, too. I would hate to have to, like, yeah, walk around, like, totally naked one eye. I would hate it so much if my clothes got, like, torn
You
apart
come
and I
back
was just, like,
alive,
forced to walk
and you
around,
get
like,
pissed.
naked. That would be the worst thing, like, to happen to me. Like, oh my god. The dialogue is lore, you probably, like, watched, like, all this game anyway. Oh wait, where did I go here? I don't think I finished the last level. Oops, we'll come back to here later. Yeah, like I think we did only the first boss like in the palace. This probably gets like harder and stuff, like as we go deeper inside. I think that's a thing, but like yeah, let's do it anyway. Also, it gets like darker inside, like too. They don't call this like break souls, like do they? Yeah, now I understand why it's called demon souls, cause it's kind of dark. Why are there more phalanxes, by the way? Like why? At least you can get him in his butt, like, pretty easy. Okay. Yeah, this looks like I kinda got underground or something. That's why I wonder if there's a torque in this, cause it's, like, kinda dark yet. It'd be nice to be able to see. Okay, what's this? Throwing knives. Oh my god. Do you remember when I said it'd be nice to see, by the way, my jeans? This is why we should play the remake. It probably has better lighting. Okay, what's this? Some soapstone. I don't need a soap, but yeah, I'm perfectly happy with my smell, thank you. I don't need to take a bath. I like how I smell, thank you. Oh god, I just like remembered that there's like a dragon here. Oh, that burning corpses, I think, like is a pretty, like, yeah. Pretty good indicator that I might get burnt to death. Oh my god. Oh my god. God, I remember that was there and I still almost died. Please tell me there's a shortcut here and I could avoid him, please. And that was very close. Except it wasn't because he did hit me still. God, it is so dark. I wish I had like blackout curtains because like I could barely see. Even though I did see him, he still stabbed me by back blade. Every dude wants to just backshot me, like I guess, like oh my god. Can't imagine why everybody just wants like backshot me, like oh my god. It really hurts. Yeah, there's nothing here except this ring, I guess. Ring of gas resistance. I guess we'll wear that. Why not? We don't want to, yeah. We don't want to get, like, yeah, cut apart. Yeah, sure, clothes get torn off. Like, it would really suck, like, if they, like, yeah. They actually like started to hit me with their swords. There was like a wizard, like in real life. You think they would make a ring to like provide them to protection of clothes? So they can like walk around naked. Honestly, the next time I play D&D I might make that curtain. Yeah, they wear a ring that like acts like, it makes it have them illusion of wearing clothes. Alea dogs, oh my god. Always the dogs, like, oh my god. You were here. Yeah, you are here. She just witnessed my, like, humiliating death. I should not have been talking about playing as a naked wizard. Apparently, I'm like, yeah, that's very distracting. I'm just gonna run through this, I guess. How about I get a fight that Felix says? Yeah, definitely not gonna get a spirit thrown like in my butt. Actually, yeah, it's fine. I know I said I haven't watched any of this since like 2020 by the way, but that was like a lie. I just remembered that there was another VTuber who like was playing this recently.